Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton. I just finished watching Young Justice Phantoms episode 20. So, along with continuing negotiations of the New Gods and in Rocket's storyline, we happen to catch up with Lor Zod and his squad of villains as they try to find the Phantom Zone projector. And considering that Metron was recently defeated by Razor when it came to the power ring usage last episode, it makes them holding Metron hostage until he gives them the projector all the easier. On top of that, we also get possibly one of my favorite scenes of this entire season. It's a throwback to Dinah Lance's bit as a counselor that she had ever since the first season, and she's giving Beast Boy his annual checkup. While he apparently has stopped taking pills, and while he has seriously considered rejoining the Outsiders, it's clear he's not ready, and it's clear he's still suffering from emotional trauma. And Black Canary is there to help him through that, like a good therapist should. Granted, I mainly like this because it happens to harken back to one of my favorite episodes of Young Justice of the original Young Justice, but I think I like it mainly because it's able to get through a lot of interesting mental blocks that Beast Boy has through mainly dialogue. That's the thing that made Young Justice so impressive for me. Granted, it always had great action scenes and fun character dynamics like a lot of the good DC shows, but the thing that made Young Justice a lot more interesting than some of its brethren were mainly that it was able to explore these characters' mental states in a way that few other DC shows even attempt to do. And this episode is definitely a good example of that. It explores everything about Beast Boy's tragedies, from Brion in Season 3, to his mother, to Wally in Season 2, and back to Superboy in Season 4. It really happens to display not only how someone realistically would go through depression and blame themselves for something that clearly wasn't their fault, it also happens to really show off Beast Boy's acting range. As he puts off the tough facade he's had for several episodes, and he actually manages to get through how he's really feeling about the situation to his therapist. And Black Canary, as expected, handles it as professionally as she can. She has to. He's a child. He's a teenager, after all. While all that's going on, Lor Zod, Ma'ala Falak, and Mantis are trying to get that Phantom Zone projector from Metron, and, like I said, it's actually a bit easier for them than expected, even with a Sun Eater chasing them. And with the projector now in their hands, I'm guessing that the final arc of the series can get underway with 6 episodes remaining. Now, the Phantom Zone is definite portion for this episode definitely had me realize how much more followers of Zod there were, and it made me realize that General Zod was only one of an entire group of people. And considering how they also said that the people in that zone are basically just consciousness, so having someone unconscious there would be ridiculous, it makes me realize maybe the storyline is actually going to connect to Lor Zod's. And if that is the case, then I don't know if Connor Kent's actually going to come back, and if they'll just retcon that entire storyline that they started the season with. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see how things go on from here. For the most part, it's an effective episode with a great and emotional core, though, so I can't really complain as far as this week is concerned. See you next time.